Hey, you guys, how are you? I hope you're doing fine. So, today we're going to talk about the moon in Taurus, and we already talked about the moon in Aries. So, the moon in Taurus is what is the moon in the first place? The moon is your subconscious, the moon is your core being, your core wisdom. It's something we discover when we are in our 20s, 30s, but it's something that is born with us. Like you could be, for example, a moon in Capricorn, like a kid, a child. People will always tell you that you are, and even your parents, that they won't tell you, but they will have the realization of you being detached. You don't express your emotions. When a situation comes, when a parent, a friend, uh, at that time die, you don't show your emotion. You don't express them through tears. So, and when you grow up, it becomes the different, and people have that realization about you until you grow up, and it's not healing, but it's a form of self development and self realization and self growth because the word healing is like there is something that happened to you, some sort of an experience, a bad experience, or a moment, a situation, a divorce. You've been away from your girlfriend, boyfriend, and you have some sort of pain because of that. That's when healing comes into place. That's when healing comes. And the moon in Taurus is self indulgement. It's somebody that likes to enjoy, somebody who build their self based on physical material, uh, physical and material gaining. And that's the kind of person of the moon in Taurus. And they are very slow feelers. It's about feeling. The moon is your feelings. So here it's very slow. It's intense, but it's not in the intense of the moon in Scorpio. It's slow intense. It's like draws you in if that person knows how to function with their moon in Taurus. Because if they don't know how to do that, a lot of people gonna run away from them because they need to know how to function with people, and they need to know that people are not possessions. People are humans, and you are a human, and you could be your own possession. You could be, but never forget that there is a God. There is a blessing that comes from the sky. It's not something we build here. And the inspiration comes from the skies, comes from the Lord, comes from the mighty Lord, comes from God, comes from divine energy, from the ethers. And that's the source of the inspiration. You could be thinking about so many things and you don't find the solution, and bang, just a second, you know what to do. Why? Because it's not you who think of that. It's not you felt that. It's you. But here we are talking about the source of the inspiration. Because if you know the gate of inspiration, you will enter it and you will always be there. You will always be inside of that place so you can gain the knowledge. And we are a creature that loves to gain knowledge and we like to learn. So the moon in Taurus gotta learn this. They are feelers because remember that Taurus is subconscious. Taurus is hideous, is very dark, but it's somebody that, let's say, understand darkness into a point. It understand it somehow. They could be afraid of it, but they understand it's gaining, or let's say it's a blessing. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you wait for my next episode. It's gonna be the moon and Gemini. Have a good night.